We had Sam Herring, who's never acted before, you know, he's the lead singer of Future Islands and had to
And
come
became
in.
terrifying
Yeah.
by the end. And the turn from like sweet and what do you call it? Was it non-threatening?
Yeah.
And then by the end to be like, I think he kills babies.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about kind of the challenges of bringing this to life on screen?
God. I mean, look, I think every TV show has its challenges. You know, this is a massive world, a massive book. You're always constrained by money and time and locations and, you know, what you can actually do. And I think we were incredibly lucky in that we had David Noller, who I think you just interviewed, who just kind of was the dream maker and allowed us to keep pushing and keep trying to make this huge world that Victor created.
I mean, he produced a show across 3 continents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
That's
difficult.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were on boats. I was looking at the river today and I was like, oh my God, we'd be on boats in the middle of the night, up and down the East River, like really genuinely on that river.
Multiple boats
that he's like organizing, and we're throwing people off them into the river. And like those are the kind of challenges in that great big heavy coat.
That's the stunt woman, a perfect somersault out, and it was, you can see the danger of what almost happened, and we all said, now we're done. We're not doing this twice. So like those kind of things were amazing. And then if I could say like then when we went up to Toronto where we shot a lot of the interior stuff in particular, the way that Lester turned those interiors into real New York, I mean that's the job I guess, but when I walked into, in particular when I walked into the apartment that Apollo and I share, I'm telling you, it was me and my wife's apartment on 180th Street, but we hadn't sent him any pictures.
Wow.
So that was the thing. It was really like a vibe that kind of came through. And I was walking through that and I said, this is our decor. This is like our style and everything like that. And he got that.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Amazing. Truly stunning. I sent my wife, I was like walking through the set and I was sending her pictures and she was really like, wait a second, did you tell him where we, you know? And I said, no. It was amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, he's a genius.
Yeah.
And then can you talk to me a little bit about the cast? Because, like, episode after episode, they just impress.
They're amazing.
They work so hard. They are just the hardest working cast. And obviously they had to do incredibly difficult stuff. You know, Keith's episode 103, it was incredibly challenging and difficult for him. Clark obviously is having to play 3 different characters. You know, she's Emma who goes on the date, and then Emma who is, you know, the mother that's struggling, and then she's like this badass witch, like coming out, you know, like Clark just like elevating her performance from moment to moment. And then we had Sam Herring, who's never acted before, you know, he's the lead singer of Future Islands and had to come in.
Terrifying. By the end, and the turn from like sweet and what do you call it? Was it non-threatening? And then by the end to be like, I think he kills babies. And the idea that much of a journey could be had by someone who is not spent a life doing this is amazing. To say nothing of like certainly of Adina Porter in her stand-up episode, but even the other episodes, Alexis, Malcolm, Jared, like everybody really showed up saying this feels very special. I want to make the viewer feel it, and then sold on that.
They really cared about the show so much. Really deeply.
And then Victor, what for you was kind of the key piece that you really want to make sure came through from the original novel in the adaptation?
Oh, well, I think, a key piece might be maybe then is like, thank goodness for mothers. Because really on some level, as much as it's Apollo's story and it's Apollo and Emma's story together, Lillian and Emma and Cal are superheroes, right? And the thing that brings them that power is just the mother's love for her child.
Yeah.
And so I that as much as there's so many other things I want people to love or think about, just that sense of like, look what these women will do for the ones they love. Thank goodness they do it, because I don't know what we'd be without them. I don't know where we'd be.
Not here.
Not here.
Not here.
That's right. That's right.